Are you trying to figure out how to be positive at work? Perhaps you're in a lull in your career, or there's just stuff going on and it doesn't seem very positive and you're trying to figure out how to do just that. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you 6 tips on how to be positive at work. And if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I'm going to share with you a free download on additional tips on how to bring positivity to work. Hi, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Adriana Girdler. I'm a business productivity specialist with over 20 plus years in the business. Talking about positivity at work sometimes feels like an oxymoron because we're like, wait a minute, there's not much positivity. Can I really do anything about it? The answer is yes. It's all about training yourself. And in this video, I'm going to teach you just that. Some really good techniques that you can start using to bring positivity into work. Attitude of gratitude. I know you've heard this before, probably, that, you know what, be grateful, it really does make a difference. Well, guess what? It does. I cannot tell you this enough from my own personal experience and from sharing this with my clients. But your attitude makes a huge difference on your outlook. So if you start thinking in a more grateful way, you start appreciating what you have around you. So how do you do this? How do you have an attitude of gratitude? Well, there's a couple of really quick things that you can do. One is you can journal about things that you're grateful for. You can either do it at the beginning of the day as to what you're looking forward to, or at the end of the day when you're reflecting. I actually have a really good video to check out on how to journal. Another thing, which is a really quick technique, is if you're in a negative situation, it's really easy to stew on that negativity. Well, you don't really want to do that. Do me a favor, spin it, turn it around on its head. Think of that situation and find one gratitude out of it. So let's say you just had a heated argument with someone. You may not be thinking anything grateful. Well, look at the situation. Did you learn anything? Did you learn how that person was? Something from the situation that you can take out of it? Find anything. You'll be surprised how all of a sudden you change, you let go, and it makes a huge difference. So bring on that attitude of gratitude. What's your one gratitude that you have at work? Write it in the comments below. Reward yourself. Sometimes when things are really busy or not that positive, we can get really sucked into that hole of negativity. Well, sometimes a simple reward can bring our spirits up and lift us out of that. So perhaps you have this big deadline and you're really not looking forward to it, and you've done all those other great productivity techniques that I've shared with you in the past, and it's still not doing it for you. Guess what? Reward yourself. Heck, you want those pairs of shoes? Make your end goal that if you finish it, you get those pairs of shoes. Or perhaps you just buy yourself some flowers. But there's something to be said about using the carrot of rewarding yourself to get something done. Leave work where it's meant to be, at work. So what I mean by this is really make time and room in your life for other things besides work. For family, friends, hobbies, whatever that may be. Now you may be saying to yourself, whoa, Adriana, that's crazy talk. You know how much work I have to do? I'm going to say, whoa, wait a minute. If you want to have positivity in your life and you're constantly in a negative mode, well, then you need to balance that out, or even better yet, have harmony with it. So really take a look at what is it that you're doing. Are you overly too much in one way and therefore you have a little bit of resentment because you're working too much? Give yourself a little bit of time to do the things that are outside of work. It really is important to connect inwardly to your heart's desires. That is not just work, to really give yourself some balance and some harmony in your life. Keep your friends close, but keep your colleagues even closer. So, what do we mean by all this? Well, think about it. During the work week, you spend over 60% of your time at work. And if that's all you're doing is focusing on work and you're not connecting with people, that makes it really difficult to really look at that positive attitude. So start making friends with your colleagues. Just don't be in there and get things done and just get it out of the way, but really connect with people. It's through that connection that we really see the correlation with positivity. It's when we're not connected that negativity can spiral out of control. But when we get to know people, have connection with those around us, particularly at work, when we do spend so much time there, it really makes a difference in our attitude. So start making some friends at work. Really get to know some people. Just don't think about coming in and leaving without connecting with those around you. Create a positive environment. Now, you may be saying to me, Adriana, I don't have control over my office or at work where everything is really negative. I'm going to challenge you and say, I want you to look at this differently. Yes, you do. You have control over your environment. So in your cubicle, your desk, your office, even an area that you and your team is in, you may want to put around some inspirational quotes. You may want to put out some flowers. Whatever it is, it's going to help you create that positive environment. I agree, you don't have control over everything, but you do have control over yourself. And it's your choice what you want to do it. So empower yourself. Say yes to a positive environment and start spreading that love. Put out the quotes, maybe pass off some notes to people as well, telling them how appreciative you are of them. That makes a huge difference. So yes, you do have the power to make change in a negative situation. You just have to choose to do it. Smile, smile. Oh my goodness. This is huge. And I know you hear it and you've seen me smile constantly in my videos, and I talk about it all the time. But smiling makes a big difference. In fact, when I go in to see my clients, they all say to me, Adriana, I always see you smiling all the time. It's awesome. And it really puts them in a good mood. It does truly make a difference. So if you're stressed out about something, really try to fake it till you make it, as I like to say, and just put a smile on your face. When you're walking down the hallway, smile at someone. Don't be so engrossed in what you're doing and trying to rush to that next meeting. Take that moment, put a smile on your face. It may just make you happier, but I promise you it will definitely have a positive difference on those around you. Okay, so now that you know how to bring positivity into the workforce and that it's a choice, another way to really help you get that positive mindset is just this. It's my download on mindfulness techniques, because guess what? Being mindful is going to connect you to that positivity. So you can grab it from the link below. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and share it with all the professionals you know. Now, if you can relate to this guy, everything is awesome, then please, in the link below, write it. I'd love to hear from you.